Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Friday, August the 18th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Golden Foil Tarot cards. So we have death, major change and transformation. So you probably have already seen this happening. People, places, and things. We've been talking about this. They were saying 4 weeks time. So they said September 13th, 14th, and 15th. So it lines up for when they said 4 weeks time yesterday. This will feel burdensome. I am going through this with my private life. It's just like, you know what I mean? It does feel, it's like, you know what I mean? It's so unnecessary. It's like, why? But like literally this morning, and I'm just saying this is the way that I communicate, with what my belief system. So with Yahweh and Yeshua, I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I trust and believe that you are with me and you will see me through this time. You know what I mean? I know it's because I've asked for things, manifestations, and sometimes it comes in different forms than we expect. So it will be an answer. There will be balance that comes in here with this. There'll be, justice. I feel, you know what I mean? The sword. You know what I mean? So I feel like, again, with like karma, you know what I mean? You get this like kind of yellow hue up here. You know what I mean? I feel like clairvoyance, clairaudience. I just noticed this curtain behind it as well. And it's like, we may not know how this justice will come in. So sometimes, like, don't get frustrated with it. It's just like, I just keep saying, I trust and believe in you. You know what I mean? The situation is frustrating because I'm just like, you know what I mean? It's like, why? Like, why even start this? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, people just like to stir the pot for no reason. But I love the bottom row. This is a major rebirth in our lives. Remember, they said this chapter is bitter, or this book is bittersweet. You went through the bitterness and now you're going to come to the sweetness. We have faith. We have strength, bravery, courage, strength, resilience. They were telling us to embrace our fire this year. Little did I know that North Node would enter into Libra and we're into they're calling it our villain stage, where it's like F, peace and harmony. Like, let's burn this mother effer to the ground. Like, burn, baby, burn. Like, we don't even care anymore. It's like, you're used to saying peace and tranquility and kumbaya. Now we're just like, I don't even care. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, like, the definition is that she is fearless, that she could put her hand in the lion's mouth. For me, I feel like this is your ally as spirit saying, I've got your back. I am standing in front of you. Whatever is coming towards you has to come through me first. And our ancestors, I feel like this is spirit. I feel like unconditional love is our family, but I also feel like that contentment, but I also feel unconditional love from the universe. The rainbow is a sign of a covenant that Yahweh and Yeshua made with humans on this earth, that they would never sit there and flood the earth again. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is like where they're saying unconditional love. We know that you are ruled by Venus. We know that you're a giver, a nurturer, that you know what I mean? You do embrace that like Libra energy with, everything, in this Zen energy with like kumbaya. But at the same time, it's just like, we're sick of being mistreated. Period. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is where they're saying this is a rebirth. I feel like certain moves that we would not make, the universe knows that. And they're like, we're going to do it for you. You don't want to do it, we're going to do it for you. And it's not going to be in the way that you wanted. You never would have done it, so we're doing it for you. You know what I mean? And especially with this Ace of Wands here. You know what I mean? This is the universe handing you this rebirth. And it may feel burdensome. I feel like in the way, and please don't get me misconstrued, where I feel like because your actions, what you do affects others. So it's just like, that's where that weight on your shoulders is like, if it affects me is one thing. It affects everybody else is another. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to sit there and make bold moves. You know what I mean? And it may change life for a bit. You know what I mean? Where it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So it restricted is what they're saying. So it's just like, let's sit there and try to calculate, like, we're more calculated how we make moves. I don't want to make such a bold statement like I would before, where it's just like, F you, like, you know what I mean? I'm out. And it's just like, because we have things that we got to take care of. You know what I mean? And it's just like where I came from, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm making sure that situation, God forbid, I hope and pray to the universe, Yahweh, Yeshua, divine creator, Gaia, Mother Earth. I believe in Yahweh and Yeshua. That is where my faith is. It's like, I don't ever want to go back that hard to a start. You know what I mean? Like that start point. I'm putting things in place to make sure that I don't end up there again. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I have to calculate how I move forward, because again, it doesn't only just affect myself. So, you know what I mean? It's just like, universe knows that, you know, we're far more loved. And this is the message they've been saying since Instagram, since I started recording earlier. It's like, you are far more loved, greater loved than you ever know. You know what I mean? Like, if we knew how loved we were, we would be astonished. You may be hated on this earth because your light triggers a lot of demons in this world. You know, they that's who they are. Let them be that way. That's fine. That's their path. You're on your own path. So you will see people, places, and things leave your life because you would not make those moves. Let them go. Do not beg for them to stay in your life. And that's what they want. They want you to beg and plead and cry and moan and have a fit. Let them go. Don't let the door hit you in the butt. Bye-bye. That's what you want? Have it. You know, I ain't begging. I ain't pleading. You know? We don't chase. We attract. And what is meant to be in our life, God, Yahweh, Yeshua, Divine Creator, Gaia, Mother Earth will make sure it's there. You know? Don't let this scare you. That's what they want. We always react out of fear. You know, thank God I have my friend that I could go to and be a sounding board. This is what's going on. And he's like, no, don't do that. He's like, no. You do that, this is how they're going to react and retaliate, and you're going to be the one that's going to pay for it. And he's like, you know what I mean? He's like, just sit there and be calm. You know, ride out the storm. And I'm like, okay, you're right. You know, that's why I appreciate people like that in my life. People that add to my life, that help me grow and show, like, you know, I'm the type of person, like, you know, act first and think later, you know? So it's just like, you know, this is a time for thinking and contemplating. Root chakra, we're not grounded. You know, they showed a crown chakra out of alignment. Do a meditation. I need definitely some energy plucking from Ella, you know? So it's just like, you know, sit there, be careful, calculate on how you move forward. Retrograde is coming. This is where things will start moving into reverse. Second chances for things. You know what I mean? So it's just like, maybe that's why we feel fired up. I did a reading for my girlfriend yesterday before I went to my job, and I just felt this intense energy, fired up, like, you know, like I want to just punch someone, you know? But it's like, we can't do that. It's like, we got to behave as, you know, society tells us to behave. That's not going to resolve any answers, no solutions. So, you know, just be mindful of how you react, you know? And I think the biggest thing is reacting. Maybe this is the time to be quiet and listen. Funny enough, I got channel messages and I'm like, why is this coming in? And then it happened during the day. I'm just like, okay, you know? So that's why it's like, and I did it again. I'm like, I'll remember that. I not never, but it's like, I don't remember anything. I remember some of it. I think I got it down. I don't remember now. But it's just like, when I get a bigger place, I need to put a notepad on either side of my bed. So that way, when I'm facing one way, it's like, just write it down. Then you put it on my headboard. That way I don't have to worry about it. Like, oh my gosh. Or the problem is I can't read my chicken writing. I write like Shane Shane didn't have the nicest handwriting. That's why when we were doing wills and we wrote it by hand, he didn't write it in his handwriting because you couldn't read it. But, you know, it's just like when I do channel messages, it's so funny. We call it, some healers call it freehand, like his spirit is giving us the messages and we're just, you know, translating them. It's just like, I can't, it looks like his handwriting. It's so funny. I'm like, are you telling me all these things? You know, so it's just like, keep everything lighthearted, you know, keep yourself grounded, do beautiful, great things for yourself this weekend. Relax, rest, rejuvenate, you know, keep bringing happiness into your world. People are trying to bring in garbage. Nope, not today, Satan. You know, you're not messing with my juju. You're not messing with my energy, you know. Just sage them. They're literally showing someone with a bundle of sage in their right hand, and they're saging them like la 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 la, sprinkling some holy water on them. Oh, good gravy. But you know, that's what I love about spirit. They always try to make you laugh and make it lighthearted. It's like they understand. You know, these heathens will always be around to attack. If it ain't this one, it's someone else. You know, this is why it's like, you know what? You know, it ain't so bad. You know, being alone. And I don't mean like alone, like, you know, like you don't have anyone around you. You always have people, places, things around you. But it's just like, you know, certain people, it's like, that's why I feel like they're saying, you know, quote unquote alone. It's just like, you know, if they're just bringing drama and bull garbage to your life, it's just like, maybe it's time to peace out, you know? You know, you don't need to deal with that garbage, you know? The crazy thing is they said some really hurtful things and then they turn around, they're like, "Oh, you haven't spoke to me all week." It's like, yeah, I wonder why. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lord help us. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Friday, August the 18th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. Have a safe and happy weekend. You may be going through some pre-retrograde energy. I know I have. You know, just sit there, write it out, drink your water. Meditation, they just said, I need to do mine. You know, got to make that a priority. You got to bring your peace and happiness in, you know, into alignment. And know that even though people are trying to pull the rug from underneath us, it's like, we all know how powerful the universe is. They'll stomp right on them like a bug. So, you know, just keep writing it out. Keep doing what makes you happy. And that, as long as you're not harming anyone, that's all that matters. So may the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card.